Welcome to an IELTS reading section, Cambridge 12, Test 8. Here, you should spend about 20 minutes on questions 1 to 13. In the reading session, we have three passages. For the first passage, we have 20 minutes. The name of the passage is The History of Glass. So the passage is all about the history of glass. So first we can go to the questions. After that we can come back to the passage. So here the questions 1 to 8, complete the notes below. Choose one word only from the passage. So we have to choose only one word. So here the first question, early humans used a material called dash. So this is important. Early humans, material called, some material, its name we have to give here. To make dash, to make the sharp points of the dash. So the sharp points of the dash. Then the next question, 4000 BC dash made of stone, something made of stone were covered in a coating of man-made glass. And next we can go to the first two questions of the second session, like in 1887. So here it is true false not given question. The ninth question, in 1887, H.M. Ashley. So 1887 is a keyword and H.M. Ashley is another keyword, had the fastest bottle producing machine that existed at the time. Fastest bottle producing machine that existed at the time. So we can just search for the words, keywords. The history of glass. From our earliest origins. Okay, so here our earliest origins means the early human beings. Man has been making use of glass. Historians have discovered that a type of natural glass, so the material is natural glass, obsidian, formed in places such as the mouth of volcanoes as a result of the intense heat of an eruption melting sand. So the natural gas called obsidian. So the name is obsidian. The question here is, early humans used a material called dash to make the sharp points of the dash. So the answer of the first question is obsidian. So the first question is obsidian. Then the next one, material called dash to make sharp points of the dash. They are make some sharp points. So the formed in places such as the mouth of volcano resulted in the intense heat of an eruption melting sand was used as tips for spears. So here tips for spears, tips is the synonym for the sharp points. So sharp points of their spears. So the next answer is spears. Then the third one, 4000 BC, and the second session we have the keyword 1887 and Ashley fastest bottle producing method. Okay, here it is the 4000 BC. Archaeologists have even found evidence of man-made glass which dates back to 4000 BC. This took from This took the form of glazes used for coating stone beads. So here it is, something is dash made up of stone. So here they are given coating, covered in a coating of man-made glass. The glass is covered using for coating stone beads. The stone beads made up of stone. So the third answer is beads. Then the fourth one, the first century BC glass was colored because of the dash in the material. So it is about first century. So here it is given 15,000 BC, 1500 BC. However, that the first hollow glass container was made by covering a sand core with a layer of molten glass, but nothing about first century. Glass blowing become most common way to make glass containers from first century. So here it is the keyword first century BC. The glass made during this time was highly colored due to the impurities. Highly colored due to the impurities. So it is the answer, like it is colored because of the prepositions are also important. The dash in the material, so it is highly colored due to the impurities. So the fourth one is impurities. Then the fifth question is until 476 AD only the dash knew how to make glass. So after this, first century AD, methods of creating colorless glass was developed, which was then tinted by addition of coloring materials. The secret of glass making was taken across Europe by the Romans during this century. However, they guarded the skills and technology required to make glass very closely, and it was not until their empire collapsed in 476 AD. So it is our keyword. Their empire collapsed in 476 AD. Until that time, Romans guarded the skills and technology of glass making. So it is until their empire. Whose empire? Romans empire. So the answer, until 476 AD, only the dash knew how to make the glass. So the answer is Romans. Only the Romans knew how to make the glasses. Romans. Then the next question from 10th century. So it is about 10th century. Venetians become famous for making bottles out of glass. Okay, after that they are telling about the 17th century. George Ravenkopf developed a process using dash to avoid the occurrence of dash. So it is about 17th century. So we can go ahead. Like glass making knowledge become widespread throughout the Europe and the Middle East. From 10th century onwards, Venetians gained. Okay, it's about 10th century. And I can come to the point. A major milestone in the history of glass occurred with the invention of lead crystal glass by the English glass manufacturer George Ravenscroft. So our keyword is here George Ravenscroft. He attempted to counter the effect of clouding that sometimes occurred in the blown glass by introducing lead to the raw materials used in the process. So it is given as the George Ravenkopf developed a process using dash. a process using dash to encounter the effect of clouding that sometimes occurred in blown glass by introducing lead. So it is introducing, it's the synonym for using, introducing lead to avoid the occurrence. To avoid the occurrence, here it is the synonym for to avoid the occurrence means to counter the effect of clouding. So sixth one is lead, L-E-A-D, lead. Okay, here it is the effect of clouding, to encounter the clouding. To counter the clouding, introducing means by using lead. Okay, then the eighth question is, in mid 19th century, British glass production developed after changes to laws concerning dash. So it is about 19th century. It is all about 19th century. The new glass he created was softer and easier to decorate and had a high refractive index, adding the brilliance and beauty, and it proved invaluable to the optical industry. It is thanks to Ravencroft's invention that optical lenses, astronomical telescope, microscopes and the like became possible. Okay, in Britain the modern glass industry only really started to develop after the repeal of the Excise Act in 1845. So it is something about the act. 1845 is the almost the mid of the 19th century. So we got one of the key point, mid 19th century. It is the 1845. Before that time, heavy taxes had been placed on the amount of glass melted in glass house. So this Excise Act in 1845, that law was, it's all about heavy taxes. So we can't write heavy taxes because we need only one word, so it is taxes. It's the eighth one is taxes. Okay, so our answer is the laws concerning taxes. Okay, then the next question, 1887. So the keyword is 1887. H.M. Ashley, fastest bottle producing. So we can just move on. Joseph Paxton's Crystal Palace at London's Great Exhibition of 1851 marked the beginning of glass as a material used in the building industry. This revolutionary new building encouraged the use of glass in public, domestic and horticultural architecture. Glass manufacturing techniques also improved with the advancement of science and the development of better technology. So nothing about 1887. So here from 1887 onwards, glass making developed from traditional mouth blowing to semi-automatic process. So in 1887 glass making converted into the semi-automatic process. After factory owner H.M. Ashley introduced a machine capable of producing 200 bottles per hour in Castleford, Yorkshire, England, more than 3 times quicker than any previous production method. So okay, it is more than 3 times quicker than any previous production method. So it is the fastest method. So in 1887, H.M. Ashley had the fastest bottle producing machine that existed at that time. So this is the agrees with the statement. This statement is agrees with the given information in the passage. So ninth one is true. Okay, then the 10th one, Michael Owens was hired by a large US company to design a fully automated bottle manufacturing machine for them. Okay, Michael Owens was hired. Then in 1907, the first fully automated machine was developed by Michael Owens. Okay, then in the first fully automated machine was developed by the USA in the USA by Michael Owens, founder of the Owens Bottle Machine Company. So he is not hired, he was the founder. He was the founder of the Owens Bottle Machine Company, the same as his name. Michael Owens was the founder of his own company. So the given information is contradicting. Michael Owens was hired by a large US company. Okay, so the information given is false. Then the 11th one, nowadays most glass is produced by a large international manufacturers. Okay, let us see. Owens' invention could produce an impressive 2500 bottles per hour. Other developments followed rapidly, but it was not until the First World War when Britain became cut off from essential glass suppliers that glass became part of the scientific sector. Previous to this, glass had been seen as a craft rather than a precise science. Okay, today, so our keyword today is the nowadays. Glass making is a big business. It has become a modern high-tech industry operating in a fiercely competitive global market where quality, design and service levels are critical to maintaining market share. But that is nothing. The information is given here is nowadays most glass is produced by large international manufacturers. So here in the passage it's nothing given as the how the most of the glasses are made by, it's international. They are telling anything about the international manufacturers. So the information is not given in the passage. So that we can go to the 12th one. Concern for the environment is leading to increased demand for glass containers. So it is the question about the environmental concern for the environmental concern leading to the increased demand of the glass. Okay, so we can just check. Modern glass plants are capable of making millions of glass containers a day in many different colors, with green, brown and clear remaining the most popular. Few of us can imagine modern life without glass. It features in almost every aspect of our lives, in our homes, our cars and whenever we sit down to eat or drink. Glass packaging is used for many products. Many beverages are sold in glass, as are numerous foodstuffs as well as medicines and cosmetics. Okay, nothing they are nothing given as the environmental concern. Glass is an ideal material for recycling. Okay, recycling is coming under the environmental concern and with growing consumer concern. Okay, for green issues, the consumer concern for green issues is the same synonym for the concern for environment. So what they are telling, leading to the increased demand of glass containers. So glass bottles and jars are becoming ever more popular because of the consumer concern for green issues. So the information is true here. This is the same information given in the question. Concern for environment is leading to an increased demand for the glass container. So the answer is true. Then the 13th one, it is more expensive to produce the recycled glass than to manufacture new glass. This is a comparison between recycled glass and new glass, which is more expensive. In this information, they are given that to produce recycled glass is more expensive. So let us check. It saves used glass containers being sent to landfill, as less energy is needed to melt recycled glass than to melt down the raw material. That means less energy is needed to melt recycled glass, means less energy is or less expensive. It is less expensive when compared to the raw materials, means raw materials is used for making new glasses, so it need more energy, means it is more expensive. So recycled glass is more expensive. So the information given in the question is contradicting the information given in the passage, so the answer is false. Because the recycled glass is less expensive when compared to the new glass. Okay guys, so it is the answer for today. Okay, see you with another reading session.